what is interest?
What?
Interest.
Interest.
Yeah, it's like when you take out a loan and then if you don't pay it back in time, it's gonna start
You have to pay
accumulating.
more money.
Yeah.
Yeah. But interest is actually a good thing and bad thing. For the people who's borrowing money, so interest is probably the bad thing. But for the people who's lending money to somebody else, for instance, you deposit the money into the bank, you're actually what? You're actually gaining money, right? And also, there is a thing called a rate. Does anybody know what is rate? For
It's
instance,
like
$100, okay? And Samuel has $100, for instance. Okay, and Samuel deposit money into the bank. And the bank said, hey, Samuel, if you spend $100 for us, now I'm going to give you 5% interest. So now I want to ask everybody on the end of the year, how much money Samuel will have?
Wait, 5%.
$105.
What interest? Monthly, yearly?
Yearly. Very good.
105.
Very good. Okay, because it's 1 year and Samuel have $100, so 100 times 5% equals $5. Okay, so 100 plus 5 equals 105. So Samuel will have $105 as the interest plus the principal. So this $100 is called a principal. Okay, but this principal is not like your school has a principal. Not, okay, so this is like your basic. If you don't have the principal, you cannot make any interest. Understand? So that means you have to have some money in order to make money. Understand, everybody? Okay, so chapter the chips. If you have $200, okay, you are a little bit more richer than Samuel, okay?
No.
Plus the rate for the bank give you still 5% yearly, and you decided to give the bank for use for 2 years. Okay, so my question is, at the end of the year, how much money you're going to get from the bank? Chapter?不知道 chapter. So think about it. 你有200块钱，对不对? So first year, you get
$20.
you get $10. Very good. And the second year, you get another $10. That's why at the end of the year, you're going to get 200 as a principal. Hello, Daniel. And $20 as the interest. So the answer is 220. Understand? Victoria? Okay. So this is pretty easy, right? So we're going to learn this one later is, who told you that this is very simple because it's called simple interest rate?
Oh, that was what I was gonna ask. Is it supposed to be simple or compound?
Okay, so now we're going to learn the compound. Okay, everybody. So what is a compound and simple differences? What is the difference between that? Okay, so let's just give the Samuel's example first. So Samuel is having $100 as a principal. Okay, so 5%. Let's do 1% monthly. Okay, 1% monthly. So at the end of the year, how much money Samuel will collect from the bank? Because it's 1% monthly,
112.
very good. Every month, Samuel will get $1 from the bank. And for the whole entire year, it's $1 times 12 equals $12. And plus the 100, so it's going to be 112. That is a simple interest rate, okay? But what is a compound? So let me ask Samuel a very simple questions. For January, okay, you deposit $100. And the end of the January, you actually starting to collect interest. Your $100 became what? 101. So on the February, you should be collecting interest based on 101 instead of 100.
Yeah. And then you get like 102 and
Yeah.
1 cent.
102 some interest, like some cents, right? So
But how do
this,
you?
yeah, but Daniel said 又没关系的了，就一点点钱嘛，对不对？那我们看看，如果是101, so times 1% equals what? Equals $1.01. So instead of $102, if you're using the simple interest, the compound interest will give you 102 and 1 cents. 好了 ，Chapter 说，哎呀，1分钱嘛，老师 I don't care. Okay, that is because Samuel only have $100. Okay, 那么看看，如果 Samuel 有$1 million, that is totally different. So if Samuel has $1 million and the bank promised to give
Rich.
1% monthly, so the end of the month he will have what?
110,000.
10,000. Very good. He will have 10,000 as interest. And instead of 102 and 1 cents, he's actually having how much money? What? Really?
11,000.
Yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So instead of 1 cent more, he will have $1,000 more. Get it, Victoria? So how much money you get is based on the principal and interest. But of course, who wants to use the compound interest or the simple interest?
Compound.
Okay, so now I'm going to give you the formula of calculate the compound interest. For instance, Daniel has $100, okay? And the bank is promised with 1% interest rate and with monthly, and 1 year later, how much money Daniel will have is exactly like that. It's 100 times 1.01 and power 12. Because why? Samuel and Harvey, this $1 has been compounded for how many times? 12 times. Get it? Okay, so this is pretty easy. But if I told you one thing, okay, so everybody still $100, okay? And this time I promised Victoria I'm going to give her 4% quarterly. So what does quarterly mean? Sorry, 3%. 6%. We do 6%. So what is 6 quarterly? That means every 3 months, I'm going to compound it once. Get it?
So it's
Okay. So it's 100 times 1 plus 6%. But for the number here should be what?
4.
Very good, because it's compounded for 4 times. Very good, Samuel. Good job. Okay, so now if I'm giving chapter $1,000, okay, and a promise, and I'm going to give him semi-yearly. So what does semi-yearly mean? So every years.
6 months.
6 months. Very good. So the rate is 10%. Wow, that's good. So after 1 year, how much money chapter will have? So 1,000 times 1
plus
10%. So what is the number?
Carrie?
What?
Does the number that you add the percentage to always have to be 1? Or
Yeah, always
okay.
1. Yeah, always 1. Very good. Very good. Very good answer. I'm sorry. Very good question.
Very good answer.
Okay, so now everybody, I'm going to give you this one. Okay, so I have $1,000. You don't have to calculate. Okay, now you only give me the equation. I have $1,000. Okay, and I'm going to compound it. So I'm going to give you the quarterly rate, 4%. Okay, and I'm going to I want to ask you 2 years later, how much, sorry, 2 years later, how much money I'm going to get. Okay, everybody, think about it. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so let me see. Samuel, good job. Very good. So we have $1,000 as a principal and times 1 plus 4%. And you know what? Because they compound how many times? 2 years. So every 1 year, there are 4 times. So 2 years is how many times?
8.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay, so this is a part that we're just learning for the warm-up thing. Okay, so pretty easy, I guess. Okay, so now let's take a look at this part. Okay, so the square root is a part a lot of students use the most when they're going to the high school. And I noticed that there are more and more questions for AMC8 or Waterloo questions is based on the square root. So we're going to learn this part, okay? Actually, for the AMC8 questions, I saw there are more and more questions coming from AMC10. So that means we need to prepare the first, okay? So let's see. We know when two numbers plus together, for instance, 4加4加起来一样, so we have what? 2 times 4. But when you have two numbers, for instance, 4 times 4, the two numbers the same, it's 4 squared. Get it? So you still put 2, but the difference is 2, 这个 2 原来在前面是乘的，现在放到上面去，对不对？ OK， 如果你有3个数，4加4加4 ，4 plus 4 plus 4 equals what? Equals 3 times 4, correct? But if you have 4 times 4 times 4 equals what? Equals 4 to the power. Understand, chapter? Okay, so that is the meaning of square or the power, okay? But everybody, let's take a look at this one, okay? So like times, they have a backwards is division, right, Daniel? So we have 4 times 2 equals 8. So that's why 8 divided by 2 equals 4, correct? So that's the same thing. If you have something like square number, you should have something backwards as well. So the backwards is what? So 4 squared equals 16, and 16 square root equals 4. Get it, everybody? Okay, so later on, we're gonna have the, so 64 and 3 here. So we're actually having a 2 here there, but it's just, sometimes we just ignore it. Okay, because it's 4 squared, so equals 16, so 16 square root equals 4. And if it is 4, the cube equals 64, so that's why cube root equals what? Equals 4. Get it, everybody? So that is the backwards and forwards thing. Okay, so now I'm going to explain the square roots again, okay? When you have a square root, basically you need to factoring them and take out every pair of the number and take 1 out of the square root. Okay, everybody listen to me, okay? For instance, we have 16. 16 equals what? Equals 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. So remember I said every pair you take out 1. Every pair you take out 1 and time them together. So that's why 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 equals 16 square root equals 4. And of course, you can do that equals 4 times 4. So every single pair, you take out 1, so equals 4. Get it, everybody? So why I'm explaining here? Because I always prepare for the hardest. Okay, everybody? So think,哦，老师啊，根号25等于5啊，根号36等于6啊，哪要你这么麻烦做的？ Yes, but if I give you square root 12 equals what? Square root 12 equals 2 times 2 times 3. Correct, everybody? So every pair, you take out 1. So the answer is 2 and 3. Do they have a pair? No. So if they don't have friend, they just be lonely in the house. Take them out, okay? So this is you only have friends. You can get out of the house and you can play. Because you're so close to each other, so you look like one. So when 2 became 1. Get it, everybody? So that is the trick part, okay? So now let's take a look at this one. So square root of 49, everybody, you know, equals 7, right? But if it is 98 equals what? So everybody, square root 98 equals 7 times 2. And you see every pair number, you are 2 like each other, so you can get out 1. So 7 and 2 is lonely, so still in the house.
Wait, how is 7 times 7 times 2 98?
49 times 2 is.
49 times 3 equals 98.
Oh.
Wait, okay.
Okay? Yeah?
For the pairs, do the numbers have to be the same? Like, for example, 24. Could you say like 2 times
is-
2 times 2 times
What
3?
does a pair mean? What does a pair mean, Samuel? They must be the same. Okay? And because they're so look the same, and when they get out of the house, people think they're just one. Get it? So every 2 number get out became 1. Every 2 number became 1. Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at this one. Let's just do some practice, okay? So very easy. So I'm going to give you some easy number, 1 and 4 and 9 and 5 and 100, 121 and 256 and 18 and 72. Okay, everybody, 9 questions. Your turn.
It's 7 o'clock.
Oh, God.
Oh, thank you, Victoria.
I feel like now we're just expecting Victoria's thing. How do you do the square root symbol when you're typing?
I just typed SQRT in the brackets.
Oh.
Option V to type square root.
Wait, did that actually work?
Yeah,
Oh, I don't have option.
option V.
Okay, I'm gonna tap my keyboard.
Yep, that doesn't work for me because I don't have a Mac keyboard.
I'm gonna attach my iPad keyboard and see if that works. Did you say option B?
Option V.
Oh,
V? Oh.
it actually does work.
Take a look at the first one, okay? So first one, Elaine, not Elaine Han. Elaine, could you please tell me 1 square root equals what?
I wonder.
One.
哎呀，no no no no，我们现在问 Elaine，OK？ 啊，Elaine 又那个了啊，OK？So
I
我要
said
问
that.
什么了啊？Elaine, can you tell me square root 1 equals what?
1.
Very good, thank you. So
I
Elaine
said it
Han,
the first time.
Sorry, I cannot hear you. Elaine Han,
2.
very good. Elaine 3, no, sorry. A chapter. Yum, yum, yum. Chapter the chips equals what?
3.
Very good, thank you. And Harvey,
Sorry. Which one? I was typing.
square root of 25.
25.5.
Very good. 121, sus person with a sus face.
Well, I guess he answered it.
Okay, so Daniel, 256.
I'm 16.
Okay, very good. So 18, Harvey again.
18, 3 square root 2.
3 square root 2, very good. Okay, next one, Victoria.
3 square 3.
Very good. And Samuel, 你以为我忘记你，不是啊，你以为
12
你
square root 6?
错了，是不是？ Okay, 6 square root 2. Very good. Okay, 6
Wait.
square root. Huh?
Oh,
What?
I think I did something wrong.
哎，你没有说这个啊，我听到你说的这个嘛。
Oh, I
Okay,
said
because 3 equals 6 times 6 times 2, right? So the same thing out. So 6 and square root 2. Understand, everybody?
Oh, I did 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times
Yeah,
3.
That's the same thing. So
Then I
it's
did something wrong.
2 times 3 times, sorry, 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3, correct? Okay, so every single pair 是不是有一个2乘2有一对啊？那出来一个2，对不对？那
Oh,
3
that's
乘
my mistake.
对不对？3乘3是不是有一对？那出来一个3。那好了，这个2的 lonely 就在家里待着。OK，so 2 6 and square root 2。
I pulled out the last two on accident. So
Yeah,
that's why it got me. 12.
Now go. Okay, so now let's take a look at. I cannot share anything. How can I share the screen with all of you? Okay, so everybody, let's take a look at this one. Determine which of the following a perfect square. Okay, so I'm going to block the answer. So let's take a look at the first one. 49. Elaine, can you tell me it is a square number or no?
Yes.
You're Elaine Han.
What?
You're Elaine Han.
Oh, you mean the other one?
Yeah. Elaine, can you tell me?
What?
49 is a square number?
Yeah.
Mhm. Very good. Okay, so 4/9. Elaine Han, can you tell me is a square number?
Yeah.
Why? Because it equals 2/3.
Times 2/2. 3.
So number 7, Victoria.
No.
Okay, so 4/15.
Yes.
4/15 is not a square number, okay? This 4 equals 2 times 2, but 15 equals 3 times 5, so there's no way. If it is 5 times 5, like 4/25, that is a square number. Okay, understand everybody? Okay, so now let's take a look at this one, okay? So we're not using this way. They're having cubes and cube roots. Okay, so everybody, so let's take a look at this one. Determine which of the following numbers are perfect cubes. Oh, I hate this color. Sorry. That's hurts my eyes. So 8, is it a cube number? As sus person with sus face?
Yes.
So 2 times 2 times 2 equals 2 cubed, right? Okay, so 27/64, Daniel, is it cube number?
Yes.
Okay, because 3 times 3 times 3 over 4 times 4 times 4, right?
Oh, I forgot about the 4.
Okay, so next one, 25. Is it cube number, chapter, the chips?
No.
Very good, because 5 times 5, right? It's not 3. So 8 over 9, is it cube numbers? 7.
No.
Very good. They're not. Good job. Let's move forward, okay? So we can using this way, the factor trees or whatever, it doesn't matter which way you're using, but we just to get the number right, okay? So now everybody, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 questions, okay? So everybody, you have 3 minutes to finish them all. Then at this time, I'm going to go to the washroom and do something. And when I'm back, I hope everybody get it right, okay? Just 3 minutes.
Awkward silence.
Okay, I'm back. Everybody? Did you finish? 我看 Daniel 还在做 Elaine 也在做 OK，Elaine 做完了。Let me see， 很多 message。Ooh, says person Samuel, Elaine, good job, Samuel, Harvey. Okay,好。Okay, so let me take a look at this one. Okay, so I'm going to quickly tell you the answer. Yeah, for them. Okay, 那谁弄的？肯定是那个100多少个头那个人，真讨厌。Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Okay, so the first one, 10, 21, 25, and 11啊，有人说这个是 11啊，361等于多少
19.
？Thank you. 哦，有个人写11啊，11打屁股啊。
Why is this 25?
Yeah.
Isn't it 15?
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry. Oh, sorry. 脑子里想的是 15，嘴巴里啊。Let's take a look at this one 啊。我们来看看 chapter 这题为什么？Okay. So let's take a look at this one. 529. 那我们怎么来做这个题目啊？当然有很多小朋友，老师会今天发给你们一个 square 的 number，需要背一下，OK？就背2的平方、4的平方、15的平方、26的平方，从1到25我们背一下，对不对？那就不太 OK. So let's take a look at this one. There are actually a trick of doing that, okay? So 523. So basically, let me ask you. So this must be end up with 3 times 3, correct? Because the last digit is 9. 不可能别的的，你们想想看，要么5乘以5啊，带个5啊，6乘以6 6 7乘以7，哎，还有一个 possibility 是7乘以7。Get it, everybody? Okay, so let's take a look at this one. So because it is 529, you know 20 times 20 equals 400. So this one must be 20 something. So you can just do 23 or 27 and you try it and you're going to know that it is what? 529 equals what?
23.
Very good, 23 squared. Okay, well, 289, so 289 equals 17 times 17. So there are 2 zeros. So everybody, I'm going to just redo this one. This one equals 17 times 17 times 100 times 100 square root. Get it? Because there are 4. So it's called 1700. Very good. So this one, we have 3 zeros and 3 zeros and 2 5. So 5,000 is the answer. And this one, everybody, just pay attention, okay? Because it's a negative, so you need to put the negative first. So 729 equals what?
31.
Huh?
Well-
729 equals what times what?
Oh, wait, never mind. That was the wrong question. 227.
7 times 27. Very good. And you have a 2 zeros, so it's 270. Very good, chapter. Good job. And then 961 equals what? 31 times 31, right? So it is 3100, but negative. Okay, last one. So this one is tricky. Okay, we have 2 times 2, but how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 0.002. OK，你看这里有3个，对不对？这边一共1、2、3、4、5、6，所以你看，应该6个0嘛？那6个0是不是拿出来一半只有3个0了？So 0.002. OK, everybody. We're doing-
Aren't the negative ones not possible?
Which one?
The negative one,
No,
because
the negatives aren't like embedded into the numbers. It's outside of the square root.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's outside the square. Very good. Okay, so let's take a look at the cube root. Yeah. Cube root. Okay, everybody. So these questions, we're gonna take maybe more than 3 minutes this time. 下面说我改一下。Okay, so 27 equals what? Everybody equals 3 times 3 times 3. So because this one is cube root, 那这次叫什么？要3个人长得一样的拿出来一个 3，对不对？啊，如果我问你们，如果这边是个4呢，那就要4个人长得一样才能拿出来一个。Get it? OK? 如果这里是100呢，就里面100个人一样的拿出来一个。Okay? So equals 10 times 10 times 10 cube root. So the answer is 10. So 343 equals what? 7 times 7 times 7 cube. So the answer is 7. So 1728. 1728, I really don't know, but I can just do that.
12.
So this one I'm going to do 4. So 3. No, 4, 3, and 2. Another 4. So 108. Another 4. 20, so 27. So 3 and 3 and 3. So I know this one equals 4 times 4 times 4 times 3 times 3 times 3. So what? Same and get out. So every 3, same thing, get out 1. Okay, so this one equals 15 times 15 times 15 square cube. So the answer is 5. And this one is very easy, 20, because 8 equals 2 cube and 1000 equals 10 cube. Okay, so this one equals what? Equals 500. Negative 6. So this one, every 3, I got out 1, so it's something thousand and 4000, but remember it's negative. And this one again, chapter, remember I told you how many zeros are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 0.02. 8 equals 2 cube. Okay, so 6 zeros I divide by 3 equals 2. So just need 2 zeros out. And don't forget to put the points there. Okay, everybody, I hope you're doing very good. Samuel 说我又打错了，没关系 ，OK? Okay, so find the perfect square roots if exist without the calculator. Okay, 这个也回家做啊。Find the perfect cube, 这个都是回家做的。Okay, so now let's take a look at word problem, which you hate the most. I know. Okay, so in this entire world, I have a student ask me, 陆老师，为什么这个世界上有一个东西叫做应用题？I said, yeah, that is that's because that's the only way that you can use the math in the real world. Okay, word problem is actually you're really using it. The area of a baseball diamond is 8,100 square feet. How far is it from home plate to the first base? So first of all, I need to explain what is a diamond base, right? So this is the baseball diamond court, okay? So each of the line actually is the same, but it's not square, okay? It's a diamond shape. So we know this one equals 8,100. So how do we get this 800? So if the side is A squared, right? So they want to know this is a home base, this is a first, this is second, this is third. So how do we get point? Okay, so I'm going to explain this one. 你看这老师多好，还给你们讲棒球是怎么回事，对不对？啊，我以前也不懂。我小时候，大概在我跟 I think I'm about the age as Oliver or Chapter, something like that. 然后呢，有一天我就在家里面没事干，然后就看那个 Olympic 的那个 game. So I spend 3, 4, 5 hours watching the baseball game. So I finally understand how they play the game, okay? So there's a people waiting here, and there's a people hitting the ball, and there's a people throwing the ball. So the people who is hitting the ball, they want to hit the ball as far as possible, and the people standing here starting to run. Okay? So the baseball game is nothing about the game. I think it's really about how fast you can run. So before the people catch the ball, and you just go all the way and back to the home base, and you get the points. Right? 是不是跟你跑得很快很有关系？你跑得越快，你就啪啪啪全都跑了，对不对？ Okay, so that is the thing. So they want to know how far is it from the home plate to the first place. So very easy. So just 8,100 and square root equals 900 feet. So that is answer. Understand? So how far is it from the first to the third? Still the same thing. So also first to the third. Is it this one? 对不对？是不是这条线？ Okay, so how do we do this one?
Wait, wouldn't it be 90 feet?
Pythagorean theorem.
Sorry. Sorry. 哎呀，我也写错了嘛。Samuel，你应该理解我，对。So the first one to the third one. So it's 90 plus 90 equals 180. And you cannot directly go from here to here. OK， 那这个话裁判就会判你出局。你从1到3必须从1到2，再2到3，然后再
Oh,
回。
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that is a game. OK， 啊，如果有些小朋友说，哎，那这样子那就做不出来了，对不对？ Okay, so number 6, everybody, please take a look at this one and please tell me the answer for the number A and number B.
Just curious, what's skid lights?
Hmm?
What's skid lights?
Uh,
Is that not important?
not important. Okay, very good. Victoria, good job. Everybody, I think Harvey, good job. Victoria 非常好 ，OK。好，我们来看看啊。我看到了各种各样不同的one thing。Harvey 呢，干脆就没有给我 unit 啊，Harvey 屁股打2下，OK。这一看就是不是从小骆老师教的。Okay, unit is very important. Okay, so you have to have unit. Good job. Okay, so I have success person and Victoria, good job。这个一看就国内来的小朋友啊，就特别好，就知道单位不能少啊，对不对？ Because when you don't have it, the 60 or 30, it could be 30 pigs or 30 donkeys, right? It could be everything, or $30, whatever. Who told you? Who knows, right? So basically, so chapter, this one is what? That is X. Okay, so S equals what? In miles per hour. Get it, everybody? In miles per hour. So that's why the perfect answer is goes to Oliver. Good job, Oliver. Very good. Though I cannot even see your face. Okay, and it's kind of like scary. Okay, so you just
Multiply by 2.
是不是把5乘以45 square root and 2 S equals. Get it, chapter? So 45 just equals the value of X. So 5X equals 5 times X. So the answer is what? So 45 equals 9 times 5, and 9 equals 3 times 3. So basically this one equals 2 square root 3 times 3 times, 3 times 5. So that's the same thing. So it's 2 times 15 equals 30. So miles per hour. Good job, Oliver. Okay, so S equals 2 times 5 times 180 square root. So this one equals 2 times, so 180 is what? Equals 290, 245, 5, 9, so 3 and 3. So equals 5 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 3 times 3. Okay, so 一对5出来一个5，一对2出来一个2，一对3出来一个3。好，里面什么都没有了，不要了，不要忘记前面还有一个2。So the answer is 60 miles per hour. Okay, very good. So everybody, I think we both understand this part very well, right? Okay, so now I'm not going to do one question by question, but just do 7 and 9 because 8, 9, 8, 10 will be your homework. So just do 7 and 9.
Wait, isn't volume supposed to be cubed?
Huh?
Isn't volume supposed to be cubed?
Yes, Samuel, you're right.
Oh.
Those inches.
Daniel 啊，刚刚老师刚说过啊，要有那个 rate 的啊，不要忘记 rate。OK，每个小朋友不要忘记 rate。
Wait,
no,
are we doing 8, 10, or 7, 9?
7, 9.
Okay.
Sorry, Harvey，你说我是画了个叉，你以为这个不要做？对不起。Yeah, so 7 and 9. Okay, very good. I have seen the answers and the people who sent it to me is pretty good. Okay, so I think we can save some time for the explanation. I only received 3 people.
I'm sending. I'm just very bad at typing.
Problem. Okay, so I have received all the answers and everybody, you get it right. Okay, good job. Okay, so now we're going to move forward to the part. 哎呀，不行，我的刘海怎么分开了 ？Oh my god！ This is a joke. Only Elaine and Victoria understand. 呀，我要上另外一个东西，怎么到哪儿去了 ？Oh my god！ 到哪儿去了？等一下，everybody, give me 1 second. 啊 ！Oh my god！ 我打开一个东西不见了。1 second. Just give me 1 second. Sorry， 我的电脑不动了，我找不到我的教案了，给我一个，我找到了。Okay. Okay, very good. Find it. Okay, so everybody, today we at the very beginning of the class, Victoria 怎么不动了? So at the very beginning of the class, we have learned how to make money from the bank, correct? Can you? Like we have $1 million we put into the bank, we pretty much don't have to do anything, right? So the bank will pay us a lot of money. But think about it. How do we make money out of doing something else? Okay, for instance, if you want to make some profit, you can just using the selling price minus the cost price. For instance, I want to sell a cake to Daniel, okay? I bought this cake for $100 and I sell it to Daniel for $120. So how much money am I making? $20, right? Okay, so let me ask you a very simple question, okay? So this question is belong to me, okay? Not related to any questions, okay? So, but this one is based about economics. It's not only math, okay, everybody? This is something 你在其他学校学不到的啊，听好啊。Okay, 现在呢 Samuel 有100块钱 okay? So the bank is that I'm going to give you 10% yearly, okay? 好了，那 Samuel 呢，到最后1年过去以后，他是不是变成110块钱了 ？OK？
No, like
好了
spring.
呢也有100块钱 ，OK？Daniel 也有100块钱。那 Daniel 说：“我不要放到银行里面去 ，OK？I want to do business，OK？ 那 Daniel 呢就说：“哎，我把100块钱去买10个 ，so 10 books，OK？OK？So each book He bought it for $10 and sell it for $11. OK， 那是不是一本书就可以赚1块钱啊？那10本书 Daniel 可以赚多少钱？可以赚10块钱，对不对？It took Daniel 1 year to sell all the 10 books. Okay, so at the end of the year, Daniel get $110 as well. So everybody, I want to ask you a very simple question. So you want to be Samuel or you want to be Daniel?
I want to be Samuel
Why?
because you don't have to do anything. You just let the money sit in the bank.
Okay. So this is Elaine's idea. So I want to hear something from chapter.
I want to be Samuel.
I'd honestly go. Wait, who was the other person again?
Okay, so that's a 1 year. Okay, that's the same thing. Okay, I'm glad everybody picked up Samuel.
Never mind.
It's because Samuel is not doing anything. Okay, but just to give the money to the bank and he get the same money like Daniel do. But if Daniel can sell 10 books in 1 month, okay, so with $110, he this time can get 11 books. Again, he sold it for $11 and cost it for $10, and every next month he will get 120. Get it? So it based on, of course, Samuel is safe, but Daniel has more possibility of earning more money. Understand, everybody? Get it? So the best way is doing this. You do $50, you give it to the bank, you get 10% safely. You take the other $50, you do the business. Get it, everybody? So this is what is you share what? You balance the profit between 2 different activities. Understand? So there are 2 ways of making money. One, doing business. Number 2, it just to save them, to deposit money into the bank. So both of them having profit and 哦，是不是 Victoria 告诉我们时间是多少了 Okay, so let's take a look at this one, everybody. Okay, so the selling price of a figurine is $8,000. If it is sold at $4,800, the profit is 20%. How much should it be sold for if the profit will be 75%? Okay, so let's take a look at this part. I know you hate how much you hate this price, but let's take a look at this one. Okay, so let's take a look at this one first. Okay, so the selling price is 8,000 and it's sold for 4,800. So what does it mean? 到底是卖了8000还是4800？什么意思？这句话什么意思？
卖的是8000，买的是4800。
对了，为什么？打折了呀，小朋友们。So you should go to the bank. Sorry, store. You're gonna say, oh, everything 50% off, whatever. 那老师问你这个题目它是怎么样？卖8000，对不对？然后这个店说，I give you 40% off. Get it, Daniel? 所以 40% has been gone, so it's 80, so this is 60%. Get it, Daniel? Get it, chapter? Okay, 妈妈肯定带你去逛过街了，对不对？你看到这个牌牌上面写着 40% off， 什么意思啊？就是40% off 了，砍掉了。那如果你看到 50% off， 什么意思啊 ？Victoria, as a girl, you have to know that.
Why? As
只
a
剩
girl?
50%了。
对呀，也就是说，比如说一个8000块钱的东西，你4000块钱就可以买到，对不对 ？Understand? So this number bigger, the better. OK， 如果有个店跟你说 90% off， 那你只要付什么100块钱回来。OK, this number is the bigger the better. Everybody understand? OK， 你下次跟你妈妈去逛街的时候说，哎呦 ，my math is really good. I can calculate how much it is actually. OK, so that's the thing. I don't know, Harvey, do you like to go shopping with your mom or no?
No.
Boys probably or hate that, right? So how about you, Elaine?
I don't mind it.
How about you, Victoria?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? 那我跟妈妈去玩，或者跟爸爸去逛街，跟爸爸不喜欢，跟妈妈喜欢吗？
我都去买吃的。
Okay, 原来你是小吃货。Okay, so I think most of the kids here is all like food, right? Okay, okay. 那我们知道卖掉是4800块钱，对不对？ The profit is 20%. So I want to tell you how to calculate the percentage of profit. Okay. So the profit is calculated as the selling price. Always say sold price. Okay? Sold price minus cost divided by cost. Okay, everybody, please write it down, okay? The profit percentage equals the sold price minus cost divided by cost. Okay, everybody? So did you write it down? Okay, so let's take a look at this one because the profit is 20% equals what? The selling price is 4800 minus cost divided by cost. Okay, 我们今天不用算出来啊，我们今天只是列式子 okay? So we today only learn how to do the equation first, Harvey, okay? So we don't know because next week we're going to continue learning this part. Okay, 我们今天这一节课学了很多很多东西了 okay? So let's take one, okay? A product is marked at 20% above the cost price. What does it mean? So if the cost is $10, the
Then
price,
12.
very good. So how do we get the 12? It's 10 times 1 plus 20%. Okay, so everybody, 刚才 Samuel 就问过我，这个 one 是什么东西啊？one 就是你自己，就像我们前面在算这个银行的事情的时候，这个 one 就是你自己。Okay, is this 10 itself? So if the $100, so will be what? 100 times 1 plus 20%. Okay, so it said a product so marked at 20 above the cost price. 那我想说什么？我就说等于1好了嘛。Okay, so we can say it's 100. Okay, so after 20% is 120. And then sold at 90%. 90% equals what? So 120 times 90% equals 120 times 0.9 equals 108. The profit is now 120. Okay, 我们先来看看这个 profit is what? 108 minus 100 should be $8. 那这个时候有小朋友说，老师，你这个是随便说的呀，又不是100块钱了。Of course, but they must have a ratio. I can just using 120 divided by 8 equals 25. So I know they're get decreased by 25 times. So all I need to do is just to time everything by 25. Get it? The cost will be 2,500. So that is way of doing that. Okay? 好，那这个时候 Daniel 说，老师，那万一我没有做100呢？我做的是10块钱，能不能做？也能做。Okay, everybody? But just 假设它10块钱。Okay, because the market 20% above the cost prices $12, 对不对？ 然后呢，又卖了多少？卖了90%，那就是10.8块。So I'm gonna know 10 minus 10.8. Sorry, 10.8 minus 10 equals what? So by doing this, I earned 80 cents. So I'm going to using 100.
120 divided by 8 is 25.
Very good. Equals 250. I'm just using 10 times 250. So everything is the same. So that's the same thing. 如果现在 Danny，sorry，如果 Harvey 说老师，我就把它当成50块钱，我就愿意它开始，我想它是50块钱。Of course. So 20% will be what? $60. Oh, no. Yeah, $60. Right?
8 times 25 is 200.
And 90% of this one equals what? Equals $54. So by doing this business, I earn 54 minus 50 equals $4. So 120 divided by 4 equals 30. So again, 我是不是哪里算错了？
120 divided by
Divided
8.
by 8 is not 25.
Sorry, it's 150. Sorry. The answer is 1,500. So that's the same thing. We have 30, right? So that means everything get decreased by 30 times. So 50 times 30 equals 1,500. Get it? So no matter which number you pick, finally we get the same answer. The cost is 1,500. Get it, everybody? Okay, so this is a very easy way. 因为你在考试的时候，我们只要把作业做出来就可以，我们只要把题做出来可以了，对不对 ，Victoria? So you just find out the portion of how many. Okay, so let's take a look at number 3. Okay, a shop purchased some shoes at $65 per pair and then sold them at 74 pair per pair. OK， 好，这个 shop 呀，买这个鞋子buy this shoes was $65 per pair. And I sold it for $74 per pair. Okay, so the shopkeeper calculated the profit and earned was $450 when there were 5 pairs of shoes left. OK， 这道题目有点难啊。如果没有 5 pair of shoes left， 很简单，对不对？每一双鞋子它赚9块钱嘛，对不对？74 minus 65 equals 9. 那你只要把这个 profit divided by 9, you get exactly how many shoes has been sold. Correct? But unfortunately, this question is not like that because 它还有5双鞋没卖掉。So I'm going to explain this one, okay? This is a very, very useful thing. So when the shoes is not being sold, it eat up the profit. What does it mean? Okay? So for instance, 如果我现在有100双鞋子 the cost of the shoes is $6,500. Understand, chapter? Okay, so because each pair of shoes is 65, and the cost of this 100 pair of shoes is 6,500. Okay, so if I sold 100 pair, so we'll get what? 7,400. And using 7,400 minus 6,500 equals 900. That is the profit, correct? But let's calculate it. Now, actually, 95 pairs has been sold. Okay, so you can using, I'm going to using the calculator, okay? So 95 times 74 equals 7030. Okay, everybody. So you can see now the profit became what? 7030 minus 500. The profit is only what? $530. Get it, everybody? So the pair of, because there are 5 pairs of shoes is not being sold and the profit is dropping. Understand, everybody? Okay, so let's study. Before it's 900, now it's 530. So 900 minus 530 equals what? Equals 370. Okay, so you're going to find out where this 370 comes from because 5 times 74 equals what? 370. Get it? So by using that, the 440 is actually not the real profit. The real profit should be 440 plus what? 370. Get it? Because this part has been eaten up by the 5 pair of shoes that which is not being sold. So the true profit should be 810. So I'm going to using 810 divided by what? Divided by 9, because each of the pair you're going to gain $9. So how many pairs of shoes has been sold? 90 pairs of shoes has been sold. Get it? And 5 pair of shoes is not being sold. So altogether, how many shoes are there? How many pair of shoes? 95 pair of shoes initially. Understand this part? OK， 这道题目我希望小朋友们能够看一看清楚。Get it?
A lot of, I don't really understand.
So this is not 100. This is not 100. This is just something I created to help you to understand everything. Okay? Yeah, it's not a real thing. Okay? So now if you understand this part, we're going to take a look at, sorry. Okay, so let's take a look at this one. Number 5. A shop purchased some tennis racket at $150 each. So the cost is $150. And then sold them at $175. Okay, so each of the profit is what? $25. Correct, everybody? So this one equals that. When the shop was left with 8 rackets, the proceeds had covered the initial cost plus the profit of $525. 好了，说明啊，如果全部卖掉了，这个525是肯定不止，对不对？因为有8个 racket 怎么样 eat up the profit. So the cost of this 8 racket is what? Equals 1,200. So the true profit should be what? 1,725. Correct? And how many racket have been sold? 1,725 divided by 25 equals 65. So that means 65 racket has been sold. And how many rackets are total? 65 plus 8 equals 73. Get it, everybody? I'm going to stop here, okay? Let you think about it. 哎呀，我最近锻炼身体，锻炼我的脚好痛。
Victoria's Siri thing is gonna go out very soon.
It's 8 o'clock.
Thank you, Victoria. Okay, everybody understand this question? Okay, so these parts are a bit hard, okay, but don't worry about it. We're going to get more details with those ones because, you know, making money is very hard. Calculate how much money you make is actually even harder. Okay, everybody. So I wish everybody know how to make money and know how to calculate making money and know how much percentage you're making out of that. And finally, you're making the wisest decision of making more money. Get it? Okay, so that's the thing. If you're good at math, you're probably good at making money. Okay, so I think you're not like your parents, like they want it a lot. But the thing is, I think money is not like kind of like scary things. And oh, thank you, Oliver. You come back to us. Okay, so I think this is a method. Like this is some technique we want to learn, like before we really get into the society, right? Okay, everybody, that's it for today's class, and I wish you have a wonderful night and have a wonderful night. Okay, bye-bye.